not so fun fact about slavery is that they would force the mothers to bury their kids to their head, like with their head sticking out, and they would take turns kicking the child until they beheaded them. They would rape their husbands in front of the wives, and then they would force their wives to cook their child's head to serve it to the slave owners. And the most disgusting part about all of that is that the US never even fucking owned up to it, really. They really were just like, let's just teach them the bare minimum, sugarcoat it, make it seem like it was that long ago, and then we'll move on and teach them like so much other shit about the Holocaust. Why did we learn more about the Holocaust than we did about slavery? Like, tell me why. When I remember learning about the Holocaust and slavery, they would go into very specific details about what they were doing to the people during the Holocaust. Like, every fucking detail, bro. We went to a fucking Holocaust museum as a fucking field trip. Like, they teach you about segregation, they teach you about slavery and what they made the slaves do, some of the stuff they did to slaves, and the end of slavery, which, by the way, even after like the laws were signed in at first to like kind of abolish slavery, do you really think that people just let their slaves go? Do you really think back then that they were like, okay, well, the laws have changed, let them go? No! They kept those people even after they were told not to, just like our administration did when they were told to release those people from fucking alligator Alcatraz. Ridiculous. You wanna know some other shit? They're bringing back slavery. They're bringing it back. And you wonder why they taught you the bare minimum about slavery in school. Because they don't want you to see the signs. They don't want you to be educated on it. They don't want you to know how fucking awful the US was. And still is. Still is. We still have that attitude. Like these people are below us. And it's fucking disgusting. Oh my God, I can't. Oh, and you wanna say, oh, how are they bringing slavery back? You're crazy. Florida House Bill 433, Section 47, states that you are not allowed to spread misinformation or propaganda regarding farming or agriculture. I wonder why. It reminds me of the time that Trump's talked about farmer responsibility. Is that what it's called? Owner responsibility? Yep, that's it. Owner responsibility. Sounds a lot like fucking slavery, doesn't it? So, if you don't know what owner responsibility is, or you don't know what I'm talking about, when Trump was being interviewed at Alligator Alcatraz, right? I'm pretty sure Pam Bondi was there that day too, and he said, yeah, we're gonna have the farmers have responsibility over these people, and they won't get citizenship, but they'll get a gold card and they can work in the US. So slavery. And you're gonna have the farmers be in control of these people even though they don't get citizenship. But yet he called it a rightful pathway. You wanna know what a rightful pathway is? It's a program to where you can come into the US and eventually you will become a US citizen. That is a rightful pathway to US citizenship. A rightful pathway includes citizenship. They are lying in our fucking faces. They're bringing back slavery, and no one even knows. No one cares. What in the fuck, dude? Like, if you live in the US, if you grew up in the US, it is your responsibility to teach yourself about all of the shit that the US has done. All of the eugenics, because you want to know another thing? Hitler didn't come up with eugenics. That was us. We did that. And they copied our regime. So the next time you want to compare the Holocaust to American slavery, just know that both of them were our ideas. Both of them. Jesus Christ, dude, I literally can't. I can't. And you wonder why they taught us the bare minimum when the same people that made our school books and dictated what we should and should not be taught were in the fucking Epstein files. The US is just a big fucking trafficking ring. It's just a big money laundering scheme, a big child sex trafficking scheme. The US really is like a fucking joke. Look into Florida House Bill 433, Section 47. They're bringing back slavery, and I can't fucking emphasize this enough that they're gonna get away with it. And then in fucking 50 years we'll question, how did this happen? How did we not see it? We did, and everyone fucking ignored it. No one gave a fuck because it didn't affect them, right? Oh my god. I really can't. Losing my marbles. And because the FBI has already showed him to my house once, for legal reasons, I'm going to say that everything in this video is alleged.